Well, looky what we have here. I mean, only my favorite damn player in the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr. I'm just glad this moment's come because you know I've been trying to get you for a long, long time. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
You know
man. Thanks, man.
You know it.
Let's take a little walk if you don't mind.
All right.
So first thing I want to say, from all the dads out there, thanks so much for your one-handed catch, okay? Because I can't have a damn catch with my kid anymore without him going, OBJ,
Right.
OBJ. So, you know, when did you get into one-handed catches? When did you start practicing? Because at first I'll tell kids you got good at two hands first.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I always tell them, I'm like, I don't know if I did a good thing or a bad thing by, making the catch and stuff like that. But honestly, all throughout high school, I was making catches like that. And it wasn't until I got around Jarvis Landry that I really took it up another level and practiced and repetition and did it over and over again. So I tell people all the time, like, it's because of him. A lot of this stuff is because of him.
Well, all right, so what's it like being back with Jarvis now that you bring it up? I mean, gosh, it's got to be amazing.
We look over at each other in the meetings and we're like, we're in the same building right now. Like, we're on the same team.
Right.
And then when you go run out there and you line up and you see him, it's surreal. Like, it doesn't even make sense how we got to link back up in the NFL, a dream of both of ours. And, like, something we had joked about, like, we're going to have to be on the same team and, live next door to each other, and I live 4 minutes away from him now.
Right.
Ride to work together if we need to. So it's just crazy. It's truly a blessing. I feel like God's really, done an amazing job at bringing us back together, and now we're able to be there for each other in every way.
And then your old LSU wide receiver coach here too. I mean, what does he do for you as far as that comfort zone you're talking about?
It's like sometimes when we're in meetings, I could close my eyes and picture myself back in the room at LSU, and him coaching us and teaching us, and just the amount of fun that we have learning the game of football. He does a really nice job at preparing us, and not only on the football field but just for life experiences. So, like I told him the other day, how thankful I am for him as my coach, as a mentor to me.
Right.
So just being able to be back here with all of them, also some new guys. It's a fresh start, It feels fresh. It feels good to just be able to put everything that's ever happened to you behind you and just get back to what you love doing, which was football. And I'm very happy with that.
It seems like the vibe is positive. I mean, first of all, having your coach, this is what I want. I mean, did you catch up on the offense? I mean, you weren't here all offseason every play. Is that okay? I mean, it looked okay today when you were catching bombs everywhere.
It looked all right. And there's still stuff that, you got to learn. And there's people out here who've been here the whole time.
Right.
So it's just about learning it. But it definitely helps when I can learn it at a faster pace. And, everybody knows their body. So the whole off-season talks and all that, you know what you have to do to get prepared for the season.
Right.
This is not my first year in the league. It's just a matter of finding what works for you and keep going with that.
That's the first time I've got to witness you in practice and Baker. And I'm just like, the thing I think that jumped out at me, let alone your guy's talent, which is off the charts, but it seemed like he's always coming over to the receiver group to talk to you guys after you get done with your 3 or 4 reps. I mean, what's that like to have a quarterback always in your ear? I mean, that's got to help the progress, right?
Yeah, definitely. Somebody who can sit there and, you can converse with and just talk football. Yeah. It's cool. And a guy who wants to win, he's a winner, a competitor at heart. So you want to make plays for him. You want to be able to come up when he's looking for you to come up for him. So it's definitely a cool thing playing with him. He's a winner. I watched him in college. I watched the fire and the spirit that he has on the football field. So I'm just happy to be here.
What about with just one more thing with Jarvis? We got touchdown dances going over that yet? How far along in the process?
We're not in the process, but I know for sure there's going to be plenty of stuff going on. And I'm excited about that. Just excited to be able to, like I said, have his back. I'm also here. I'm able to, be around his kids and grow up and watch them grow up. And that means a lot to me. We parted ways in college. And not to say we weren't as close, but everybody runs into their own individual problems in life, and now I'm able to really be here for them and vice versa. Yeah. So we ask each other advice. We had a long talk the other day. We were just talking about life. So it's great to be able to have like that. That really was my brother, and a guy who, at times when you felt alone, like he was a person who I was going to, and now I got him back. So it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. I definitely am. All right. I mean, you talked about the new vibe, new look, everything. New hair? What led into the decision?
I just wanted to start over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to start over. It was grown men with the cut, stuff like that. You know, I was like, man, I don't even feel like it's mine anymore. So I just start over. I'm going to try some different things. You know, the kids really want the blonde back, so I might bring it back. We'll see.
All right, you can do the blonde. Don't do the colors though. Just don't do that.
It might have some colors.
All right, I'm not gonna tell you a grown man what to do, but I'm doing it for my own sake because my little boy Philip wants blue freaking hair now. He wants blue hair.
It's gonna look good. You gotta get it blended in there right. A nice blue.
Yeah. Don't look at my hair. It ain't happening. Okay. It's not happening. Okay. All right. Other things I gotta talk about. First off, what's it like with these fans here? Because every day, I see the Instagram video you yesterday signing the license plate. First of all, props to you for just being a good human there, okay? But and the snap. But what's it like? Just the energy that you feel out here every day.
It's different, you know, and it doesn't mean it's better or worse. It's just different. It's a lot of love here. You know, this is a football town.
Yeah.
It's not to say there's not a lot to do here, but they care about football. It was the same when I was in Baton Rouge. It was all about football.
Right.
And they come out and they show love every single day. You know, they had fans when they were 0-16, 1-15, still there, supporting. Whether they were jokingly had a trash bag on their face or whatever it is, they still were there.
Right.
In love and support. So, you know, they stay out late.
They're unreal.
They wait, and it's just nothing. It's been nothing but love. So, you know, that's all I want to spread and give to them and be able to bring my very best to the table for them and genuinely just give them everything I have.
What drives you? Like when you wake up in the morning? I mean, I've heard you talk about you want to beat Jerry Rice's records, all those things. I mean, you want to be the greatest of all time?
Of course, of course. And you know, and with saying that, you catch so much heat, and it's like,
gosh, how dare he wants to be great?
Right, and it's like at the end of the day, you want to win Super Bowls. I don't know how many people get mad at me every season when I say I want to win a Super Bowl, the goal is to win a Super Bowl, and then when I turn around and say, you know, another thing I want to do is pass Jerry Rice, it's like, well, what about Super Bowls?
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's stupid when I sit there and talk about Super Bowls before the season.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason you come out here is to win a Super Bowl. There's nobody who's like, oh, I just want to have a good season so I can get to off season, to then trade hard to get back to the season for next year.
Yeah.
I want to win a Super Bowl every single year.
Yeah.
Is it realistic? I don't know.
Right, but you're pushing for it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I made the whole comment about the Patriots, and it's like, he thinks that, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, who doesn't want to be the 11-5, 12-4 team who's going to the AFC Championship every year, winning their conference, winning their division, all those things. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's what you want to bring. That's the intensity. So, you know, I don't know that way exactly. I don't know exactly how it's gotten done, but I'm definitely willing to learn. I've always been, you know, in a team. Damn, it seems like it's about to rain.
It does. It's getting close.
It's coming on us.
I need it because I'm white as hell and I'm burning the up out here.
I'm
Okay.
getting cooked in this sun. So it's just, you know, you want to win. At the end of the day, the only reason you're out here is to win the Super Bowl, is to win championships, so you can have rings under your belt and all those things. But as much of a team sport as this is, if an individual isn't doing the very best that he can do, he can't help the team. That's just the bottom line. So, yeah, I feel like if I go for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns every game, that should be contributing to a win.
Yeah, right.
It shouldn't be in vain.
It sounds about you. I know. I get it. I know. For some reason, people always want to do that to you, and it drives me crazy.
That's just the nature of it, though. That's what comes with me. So, you learn to deal with it, and you learn to in one ear and out the other. And you know, sometimes if you got to say something, you got to say something. But you know, it's like whenever I go to say something.
It gets blown out of proportion.
Yeah, they don't want to let me have fun with it, but they can have fun. So.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna beat them up all for you. All right, so we'll wrap this up. I don't want to keep you all day. All right. First off, the throwing. Where the hell did you get this arm? I mean, are you better at punting or throwing, or what the hell does Odell Beckham Jr. What can't you do on the football field? You think you could throw an 80? Was that a legit NFL ball or was that a college ball?
No, it was an NFL ball. The college ball I probably couldn't throw as far as the NFL ball. And the field it's a 50-yard field with another 30 into the end zone.
Gotcha.
So it was 80 yards that was thrown.
Right.
And you know, haters gonna hate. They always gonna, it's only half a field. No, it was 80 yards.
That was a launch.
I'm throwing 65 without running up like that. So
I
definitely have an arm. I feel like I've always had an arm. I was a quarterback growing up. But I just wanted to catch touchdowns more than throw them. So,
and you got long arms and giant hands, because I'm peeping off because I got giant hands, and his hands are bigger than mine. Holy shit! So that's how you figure it out. Let's go, Andy. Let's walk back this way just so we can walk them in. All right. All these great catches. Am I safe to say that the one on Monday night's the greatest catch you've ever had?
Monday night?
Yeah. I mean, no, this was a Sunday night against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The catch. That's the best one you've ever had.
I mean, I guess it was the most noticeable one, the primetime spot, and you know, everybody, you know, I always hear like, oh, if you weren't in New York and it wasn't this and that, and I'm like, all right, so if it's not New York, if I was on the Cowboys, then what happened? Would it have been as big? And I just feel like God put me in a position that I was going to shine wherever I was at. You know, I was just going to shine. That just is the bottom line.
Right.
And that's just it for me. Like, I already know wherever I would have been at, no matter what team, people were going to be drawn by how I play football. It just so happens that I was in one of the bigger markets, and that's where I had my opportunity, and I'm thankful for that. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but at the same time, like I always say, I was going to shine wherever.
No, I know you were. All right, other than that catch, give me Odell Beckham Jr. other than the Sunday Night Football unbelievable one. What's your top 2 or 3 in your mind? I guess like to hear that.
I guess the one from the Redskins.
Okay. Do you mean the diving?
Yeah.
Okay, down the left sideline?
Yeah,
right.
The one from the Redskins, and then
yeah, that was a good one.
The one, I had one against the Jets on like a quick slant, a bang, and I caught it, and I wanted to make a move and split them, and I couldn't because Calvin Pryor was coming flying down.
Right.
And I just knew that like you got to protect yourself against him.
He'll kill you. Right.
Absolutely. So the big highlight play I'm waiting for, which I know is gonna come this year, is I want to have that crucial like block and somebody breaks it. Like that's what I want.
Right.
Like
spring Nick Chubb or something like that.
Or even Jarvis. And, you know, I remember playing college where he came and somebody was chasing me, and he came and kind of like cracked him, and it set me free to the end zone. Like, you know, those are plays nobody really talks about. We always want to score touchdowns, and yeah, I'm a receiver. Like, I want to score touchdowns, celebrate, do all that. Like, that's cool, but like, that's one play that I don't have on my career that I'm looking forward to and I want.
Yeah, see, all-around football player looking for run-blocking highlights, okay? That's pretty awesome. All right, shoe game. You like my shoes today?
I see the bronze.
Yeah, you know.
My shoe game, I don't know if anybody in the league mess with me.
I don't think they do.
I really don't.
And added to, are you seeing this? The Nike swoosh in his ears? I mean, damn, that's what I call a company man right there.
You see what's going on?
And a fly watch. Let me check your watch out too, because I know this watch from Nadal, right? Isn't Rafael Nadal wear this one?
Yeah, and this is the Nadal strap I put on there because the other one, they were trying to take it off of me in practice. I think they were trying to steal it. So I had to get a different strap and just tighten it down.
All right. Hey, Odell Beckham Jr., you the man. I really appreciate you. Good luck this year. Kick some ass.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Love.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.